Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me? Take time, lost that sleep. So hard when you hit that shit, hit that spin. You want that kick, you bring things back 'cause you don't wanna hit it. Don't worry about this. Don't die the things you wish when you in that place. You want that kiss and want that kiss. Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me?
Test? Oh, okay. I didn't think that actually my microphone would be like put out of the settings from OBS there. Sorry for that. So hey, welcome to the stream. I was just sort of saying I took a little bit of a break there, and also I was on Gamescom at that time. So yeah, I mean, first of all, let's just put it this way. That my microphone was not like registered from this was probably because I like disconnected kind of everything and actually tried to have a look into my hardware, because I still got this kind of problems with my PC just randomly deciding to, well, shut down, like in really kind of weird situations, I feel like. So I just had to also look into like the hardware itself, because it could have been that for example, power supply or the cable from the power supply to the graphic card will be a little bit like loose, which honestly wasn't the case, but still had to check there. And because I did that kind of thing, it actually like thrown up my macro settings from OBS, interestingly enough. But whatever. I was trying to say a little bit about Gamescom. It was the first time actually that I was at this convention at all, so it was the first for me. So it was really interesting in general to see these different kind of games, to have the opportunity to see and sometimes meet other influencers as well. But what was especially like in some way kind of difficult for me was the thing that there were so many people, and also that the wait a second, I've forgotten the word. That's not helpful. No. Yeah, just spray like there. That the queue actually for the different kind of games were like really long. I don't know if it's like never that long, but at like almost all games you would have to wait for like over 2 hours to actually be able to play them. So I tried some, but there were definitely some more I would have liked to try it. For example, I didn't have like the opportunity to try out a vote, which if I read like different kind of news articles about it, had like a pretty good kind of demo there, so that would be nice. But in general, I was especially personally interested into the Path of Exile 2 booth, which was also there, and yeah, I just used it to like also play multiple times of Path of Exile 2 there for like the first time actually as well. I mean, wasn't any other kind of convention or anything else that actually had like a demo of it as well, so it's definitely different, more well, like slow in a way, more meaningful, if it's even a better word for it, honestly, because you are actually like, at least especially in the beginning, you need to push out more for any monster, and especially like for multiple monsters at a time that you're fighting. So, what is going on there? Sorry, just got sidetracked by the fact that my displaying here is not right from the song. Doesn't need to have the interpret 2 times standing there, but now it's fixed. So, still, it was like way more meaningful, at least at the beginning. I did play like 3 times for like 30 minutes each, and I played like 2 times actually from the kind of start, which is obviously like slower paced. I mean, if you're like, if you look over it in Path of Exile 1, the start, like even the first act, even for a experienced player, is still slow compared to whatever you're doing in like late game. So that's kind of obvious. Now, I also imagine that it's actually also slower because you like you don't know actually what kind of thing is good. What do I mean with that? It's simply, if you're playing Path of Exile, the first one, I, for example, know as a little bit seasoned player that if I start a character, I'll want to pick up some gear, but the actual stats or actually gear itself is not that important, for at least the first act. For the first act, 2 things are important. First off, your skills, that you actually skill your, well, skills in terms of passive skill tree, I mean. To actually kind of do invest your skill points directly, so you're actually getting that kind of stat boost from them, because they're actually kind of impactful. While the second thing is that you actually want to have gear with the right sockets, because sockets are way more important in that kind of term than the simple stats on the gear itself. And by knowing that, I already have like a advantage compared to a newer player or even myself as I like started playing Path of Exile, because at that time I didn't know that stuff. So I would just try to pick up good loot and was like comparing eagerly to see like stat increases already in like Act 1 and 2. And nowadays, if I play now a character and leveling, even like in Lick Start, it's often happening that at the point of like Act 6 or so, I notice that I have like 2 or 3 pieces of gear which are still from Act 1, still white, still have nothing on them as well, which is just potentially like waste, but also it's kind of fine in a way, so it's not a big problem. Like imagine if you have like the knowledge there, then you actually have like a way better entrance if also like Path of Exile 2 and so on. But it's just things you kind of need to figure out as it then will get released into early access in like 3 months. So, well, it's probably like 2.5 now, honestly. So yeah, I'm honestly like really excited to see how this will like go, and especially how this will start. And yeah, something else. I actually also like I've worked around like a lot on the Gamescom. I didn't just go there for Path of Exile 2, even if it might seem so, because I especially was always like on that kind of topic. Like for example, I also like didn't go completely alone. I was like there in like Cologne with like a group of people, group of friends actually, and so if they were kind of talking about the Gamescom and some actually sometimes reference to me, then I actually was like, yeah, I'm just interested to see this game specifically, but still I like also have seen more kind of things and picked up some games which I also like wishlisted, and I'm interested to see their releases. But I also picked up a, for example, indie game which I thought looked at least interesting with a glance, so that's actually the game I want to play on today's stream. Now, if you like followed me in any kind of way or watched at the previous streams, you noticed that I still have like Dungeons of Winterberg still like open, like undone in a way. Currently, honestly, I'm not really like planning that much to continue that game directly. Now, if there's like an interest in it, I will probably check it out more further, but it's honestly a little lackluster in terms of actually getting like upgrades or anything like that. And I just feel like you're trying to pass on days to actually get somewhere, but you're not able to get meaningful upgrades yourself or like manually. And it, like even also like buying weapons or gear or some kind of upgrades. It's cool, but also you're like getting like a lot of them also given for free if you just wait out a little bit longer. So it's just a weird kind of balance, honestly, in that part, which honestly a little bit is destroying my fun in the game itself. So I just thought to myself, okay, if I have like a longer break there, and it would take me to get back into the game anyway, and it doesn't seem like there's sort of interest in it anyway, so I actually can just go with another game, because that's the thing. As I was like not streaming, also still looked out for possible other games to play besides watching on Gamescom, but also like other than that, and also like spotted like 2 other games I wanted to stream, and I feel like Dungeons of Winterberg would still take me like 4 or 5 streams. So yeah, it would be kind of difficult in a way. Ooh, also, on the topic on streams in themselves, I actually wanted to do things a little bit different, honestly. Before I tried to more or less stream every day, and also sometimes stream like a lot as I could, especially on like the league start of Path of Exile, although this is a little bit of a special case in itself, so in general I try to stream every day. Now the problem with that is that I actually am not able to do that reliably enough, and also there are like other things which actually stop me from doing that. which I cannot really change out that much personally, so it's not really a kind of plausible thing for me to do. So what I want to do is actually do another type of schedule in a way, where I stream 4 times a week, where I try to have 3 streams in the week itself. So for Monday to Friday, I expect to get 3 streams, and like 3 streams which should be around 2 hours, a little bit more maybe. Also gonna go down after the like streaming duration, I feel like, at least for now at first. Maybe later on, as I might be more comfortable with it, then I can like stream longer with even like other games. I mean, I can already imagine that the Alexa of Path Extra 2 will be different, but that's like another topic. And then I will like have one stream on weekends where I'll actually stream probably like longer for like 4 hours or so. I don't know exactly how long it will be. It will heavily depend on how I just feel every day. And then a big kind of showstopper for me, like in the last weeks, as of why didn't I just stream, was also like the problem that I had just had to kind of endure the heat, and I'm not good with the heat itself. I mean, it's not really that cool off currently, at least where I live, but it's also somewhat fine, honestly. So at least like 2-hour streams should be fine for me. And yeah, I will try to keep up a schedule, and with like the 4 streams a week in mind, I will probably try to even at least schedule them for like a week. So I didn't do it for right now, but I have like an idea of which days I want to stream. So I actually expect after some hours after stream, expect the actual schedule to be online. Now I'm not gonna put on like Linkito, the game I'm trying to do today, although I don't know how long it will actually be able to play it before I've gone through. So I'll just put these schedules up as a more of like a time thing, so that you know on which day, on which time I'm gonna stream, rather than the game itself being a like a real thing necessarily there. But it's like my plan there. It's gonna be a little different, but I think I can actually fulfill this kind of schedule way better than I had it before with like more daily. I mean, for streaming actually daily is kind of cool and a kind of nice thing to do. But currently it's just not possible, so I'll try to be like a little more consistent in terms of, okay, I stream for that much, like that many times on a week itself, and I will just try to see where it kind of will go from there. So now I actually like talked quite a lot there, just to go over some kind of general stuff most of the time, and let's actually go over to the game itself. Let me first off pause the music and go over here to the other scene. Just stop at your scene. Yeah, there it is. So, now I don't know too much about Linkito, other than that it's a puzzle game about connecting stuff. That's basically it. I feel like that's also not too much or too far off, actually. Like, it's actually kind of fitting in a way. Let me just put on the audio a little bit better there. I think that's better. Okay, so let's just see what the campaign offers here. Ooh. One more than I thought. Interesting start in a way. And I'm over the text itself. That's bad. Let me just put myself to the side then. Okay. Mr. Morgan. Ah, there you are. You look a little lost, but believe me, the worst is over. It's perfect normal to experience a little memory loss. You've just been through your assignment ceremony, the most important event in the life of every employee citizen. Okay. You're the winner of Albatross Tech Annual Lottery. Our wonderful president, William Kane, has allowed you to join our ranks. Show yourself worthy of such a privilege. But forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Mr. Morgan, your supervisor. I'll be taking your assignment test today. That way we'll know which branch you'll be the most effective in. We're in the Albatross Tech Assessment Center in the heart of Albertown, the last haven of peace on this planet. This is where we'll be conducting your evaluation. Jesus Christ. Would you like me to refresh your memory first? Yeah, I didn't play this game before, so I don't know what's going on. I thought so. Your memory will gradually return, but I remind you of a few details to help you out a little. You're on the only continent that wasn't wiped off the map after the Great War of 1890. Yes, we're the descendants of the last survivors, and thanks to Albatross Tech, we've been able to rebuild and reclaim this ruined continent. We came from the Forgotten Lands, the lands Albatross Tech left to the poorer ignorers who wouldn't join the ranks of the employee citizens. Given the horrendous living conditions and the thousands of requests from these forgotten ones to join our ranks, William Kane, our beloved president, has created a great annual lottery. Every year we allow a forgotten one to join our paradise. You made the right choice entering. You've left poverty behind, you know. Well, I'm not too sure about this one, but sure. I mean, it does not necessarily fit that much, but it kind of reminds me of like Portal 2 in the single player, where you actually fell down to the old aperture science department, where they would like get some unemployed people or like some people who are not down for the luck for their tests, and I tell them like, oh, you're the greatest ones and so on. I mean, it's not the right thing right here at like that, but it's kind of hitting the wine for me at least. Right, first of all, let's start with a quick tour of the company before moving on to the assignment tests. If you're up to it, you'll probably start out in this repair workshop. The more progress, the more interesting assignment you'll be given. I believe like little robots there. Promise the game's a little bit too loud on my ears, at least still. Okay. Right up to designing your own system worthy of the greatness that is Albatross Tech. You learn how to recreate your own solutions and machines, everyone's benefit. Okay. Some of our activities are a little more sensitive, as we sometimes get targeted by a group of anarchist terrorists, the hummingbirds. They're against order and want to see our beautiful Albertown in total chaos. So you have to prove yourself before I talk to you about it. I hope at least you did. You'll be more loyal than your predecessors. Okay. But enough chit chat. It's time for an assignment test. Now it's up to you to impress me, and it won't be easy. I'm curious to see how a forgotten one does. Sure. Your Albatross Tech will depend on how well you do in the test test. If you do well, you may be able to join the department, but don't get your hopes up, I will take the best. Let me show you how our devices work. Let's start with the basics, as you may know to create connections. I mean, we've got a track 2 from the output to the input, which is kind of yellow to blue, I guess. Wasn't the greatest pathing there, but whatever. You have to create a connection and press a button. I'm counting on you to get it right the first time. If it were up to me, we wouldn't give you such easy tests. I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious to do. Back in 30 days. Of course, you can only plug in one connection per socket, so you have to disconnect some to create new ones. Click on the end of a connection to remove it. You see, it's a child's play. So we got broken LED or light. I actually want to connect the new one to the other output. Kind of weird thing. We added red connections to make sure nobody removes them. We don't want newcomers messing up our systems. Okay. It's interesting that these are like considered wires. And we cannot interact with them as they just sat there. Okay, so far so simple. Sometimes you have to duplicate a signal. It's like a power strip. But maybe you don't have one of these at home. Forgotten one? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And we want to just create one over there. This is a block that can either let the signal through or not. It's controlled by the input at the top. So electro switch, that kind of sort. Just need to hold it on. It's just a button actually, let a switch appear. With these blocks you should begin to understand how logic works. I mean, I kind of want to get the signal in here and then be able to get the signal through. There are also generators that you can switch on off as required. I'll leave you to the experiment. You can turn it off and on. So they just keep the voltage depending on if they got just a signal or not. Okay. Understandable. Some time, create connectors, destroy connectors, and number of interactions. As last representatives of humanity, all of us, orbital managers and employees alike, have a responsibility to continue our work. Okay. Time to prove yourself. We're about to start the assignment test. Get ready. We need to fill the scotch, and the thing is we need to actually open up this partner for it. Wait, this just spells exam. Ask for help. No, I'm fine without help. Hey, move up the ladder. We're an employee. There's a QR code there. Let me see if this actually is a QR code which resolves into anything even. Just curious. With this one right here. It could technically also be like a mock-up, honestly. Nope, it's not. It's not a mock-up. It's actually a QR code to a website of them. Oh. Interesting. It's a kind of a Rickroll, but also not really. Interesting. It's definitely an Easter egg. So if you want, you actually can like scan the card yourself if you want to see it. It's not something too special. It's like an Easter egg to one of their sites, which also not directly redirects you, but still gives you a link to Rickroll. So if you want to get Rickrolled, there you have it. And we got 1000 employee points. We got a new location, the repair shop. Shop completed. Summary is the most important moment in the life of every employee citizen. It takes place on the 14th birthday of all those born in Albertown, all in incorporation into a company for lottery winners. Yeah. Well done, you've actually done doing pretty well for a forgotten one. I've got a vacancy on my engineering team as it happens. You ought to join my department, but don't rest on your laurels, you still have to prove yourself. As this is your first assignment, you should start at the bottom of the ladder, but if you're effective, I'll give you more interesting assignments. You have received your recognition card. It will give you access to Albertron's equipment. It manages your identification level using a point system. The higher you score, the more access you have to the various Alberton strike sites. Okay. Pretty easy there. Introducing Albertown. Prove yourself and you will earn points that will increase your value to the company. This will give you access to our jobs spread across our various infrastructures. We currently have only like the tutorial. I can technically see the other buildings, but we don't know what they are or what the requirements are, but we actually have to repair items to prove your skill. This is the little electronics workshop where our empire began. We kept it because it was here that William Kane created his first prototype. We were working here to begin with, repairing various devices used by our employee citizens. Got like our board here. Good first talk right there. I just want to see. Actually can also leave if you want to. Is there anything else? I feel like there are gonna be like some different kind of gimmicks all scattered around in this kind of game. For example, this film roll. Microfilms, Data Log 1. Every year, more than 3,000 forgotten ones try their luck in a grand lottery. Let's forget that our place in Albertown is a privilege that must not be squandered. Together, we will look out for each other, developing strong and positive values based on hard work and common well-being. As part of our daily gratitude, let us praise Albatross Tech. Long live Albertown, long live William Kane. Extra from the Pro Albertown Communique voted at the March 13, 1951 Board of Directors meeting. Okay. Let's go into the first level then. Raven Oswald, your predecessor, is no longer here, but she has left some post-its for her replacement. Just remember, that's not much saying there. Okay. I guess I take it. Great potential. If you keep this up, you should climb the ladder quickly at Albatross, but don't get complacent just yet. Repair this toaster. Our complete citizens need to be able to eat well to be able to do their jobs efficiently. See the magnifying generator? It's central to Albatross technology. It generates power once it's switched on. First of all, let's just start this up because we can. Do we need to keep this connection? Yes, we do. Okay. Can I cross? I can cross. Okay. And that's easy. Wait, I could have also gone on the lower route. Just blow it, but nah. Information, my dear. Nothing is less important. Everyone must have something to receive Monsieur Kane's press releases. So repairing a television. Okay. Sure. Let me just plug this in straight up there. That seems quite easy. Just to see what kind of mechanics is gonna wait us. I mean, obviously it's like the first world. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, but still. It was just tech. Presentations is everything. You should also be taking care to look good. Okay. I don't think this is actually much interesting. Connect, disconnect. Not telling me much. What do we have in here? Okay. Interesting. I'll just activate this one and then activate this one and we should be fine. All processes invented by William Kane are state-of-the-art and serve a single purpose: to keep Albertown peaceful and prosperous. Sure. Optimal work conditions, that's what we offer at Albertown, and we make all the necessary equipment available. Okay, let's first of all see what we actually have in here. Okay. Nothing too crazy. I'll just activate this one and activate this one. I actually have an achievement to actually click the drop a duck there. Interesting. Over and above the technical advances it has made possible, Albatross has propagated its pacifist philosophy based on knowledge for all and supervised individual development. Next, need to learn some basic logic. It's easy, just let us guide you through it. I mean, it's quite nice that they actually want to show it, but I'm familiar with this kind of stuff, although I still need to actually power this first, or else it's not gonna work out at all. Now we've got overgates. Okay, just do this and we're done. Got SOAR. So we only want one signal in there. So just cut this one and actually redirect it over there. And now we want to fill the gold. Just go over here and we're technically wrong because we've already, yeah. Just to go this route. Okay, pretty good. You get a few extra points for good behavior if you complete the task. Good behavior? What do you mean even? Could activate this, which does not help. We could just connect it here and be fine. Okay. So, can we move up the ladder now? Let's complete some of the repair levels. We also actually go to the laboratory now. There's a duck there. Great. You're much more resourceful than I was expecting. Now we can get down to business. Now I'm going to give you a choice. You can stay here and continue working on the various jobs here, or you can walk out the door and join our laboratory. Don't worry, you can always come back to complete the remaining task later. Would you like to join the laboratory now? No, I just want to continue the ones I actually do. I got the achievement perfectionist because I refused his offer to skip over to the laboratory. Consider this complete citizen. Let's get on with the rest of the repairs. The next 4 jobs are a little more difficult. If you feel up to the challenge, then just go for it. But don't forget that you can fall through the door down the side, come back later to complete them. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. These are inverters. Okay. How about I'll just cut these and put them like so. This is quite nice. What? Overtime? Just got an achievement of overtime, and the description was something along the lines of getting food stamps, which I'm not really getting. Okay. I mean, you can just connect these two, although it's probably not really that helpful, honestly. Interesting. Can do something like this, for example. And be done. I just noticed it at the last second. You there. Stop hiding. There log 6. Current demographics. 120,000 employee citizens divided between the 4 maintained hubs. Vital Needs Hub, Teaching and Communication Hub, Engineering Hub and Medical Hub. Average satisfaction index of 99.9%. Installation success rate of 89%. Admission rate 11%. Okay. Can I just go back to the level section then? Actually on the bonus levels right now. Interesting. An output selector. Oh yeah, I see. So I want to power both of these as well. And I also... That's interesting. I could take this one, for example. Just have this one actually connect to all of these as well. Which just per signal through. But I cannot click any stuff. The stuff in the bolt there. Decide where it will go with this apparatus. Okay. Now we want both signals. Both signals. One signal, so this is not needed. But more something along these lines. And first of all, we'll actually want to get a signal only in here. So it actually will benefit us most. Okay, interesting. I want to power this one. I want to connect this one up in here and this one up in... no. Up in here as well. And now we're able to actually get the signal. Start, but also kind of ready. Cut both of them. Just get one SOAR. Click both of them right there. Now we're talking. And it should be all of the bonus levels here. Nice. I probably missed like some data logs in like the levels before, honestly. Because I didn't notice that they were like hiding in plain sight in that kind of way. What? I've got an achievement which I'm finding interesting, but I'm not able to tell what it's all about. Okay, let me just go in here. Where is it? There it is. I actually can see my overlay. Actually got an achievement which has a interesting text for subscription there. Gotta try to remember that maybe. I don't know what actually it's helpful for or so on, but we'll see. And you see the game once more. Okay, nice. Interesting. Just go back here and actually go to the laboratory. Our new workplace. Let me introduce you to Susan, one of our most brilliant engineers. If you have a question, you have the answer. But try not to bother her for nothing. As you know, productivity is sacred at Albatross. Not scared. Welcome to the lab, comrade. Happy to have some help designing Albatross more expert systems. Now, there was an apple I could eat. Yeah, apple all day, keep the doctor away. I get an achievement for opening these kind of things right here. What the... oh, down here is actually something. Data log 4. Dear Mr. O, my expert findings confirm that the prototype you sent me was made over 100 years ago. There can be no doubt about my conclusion based on the materials and technique used. I'm returning the prototype to you with the results. I rely on your discretion to keep this exchange secret. Analysis of the prototype created by William Kane. So he's over 100 years old? I mean, at first glance would suggest this kind of matter, but who knows? Oh, it's actually at a hidden level. See you. Another apple. And another hidden level. What the hell? Deadlock 3. Dear Albatross citizen employee. Congratulations. You've reached the requisite age to receive your first assignment. Thanks to the education you have received to date, you now have all the skills you need to invest in the common good and contribute to the wonderful edifice that is Albatross Tech. It gives us great pleasure to invite you to your assignment ceremony. We find out what you can do to make a difference, but above all, you get a unique interview with Philip Kane himself. You emerge transformed and ready to take up your new post. Call letter to be sent to all citizen employees who have reached the age of 14, approved by the Board of Directors on June 12, 1911. Okay. Is there anything else? Can I type with? Ah, not really. Week 14. Okay. Let's head straight into it. Here's an important concept you're going to need here. It's the delay function. And... but... okay. Interesting. We're going to need the delay function. Ah, I see. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about that I need to actually press the second button myself. Which I need to do, so... okay. It's probably actually even like saving how long I press. Yeah, it is. Okay. Interesting. When the Great War of 1893 engulfed most of the world's peoples, only company survived. Okay. For now, let's start with the simplest type. This is our Albertan signal. We don't have any mass vigilance in Albertan, but our rapid response center wouldn't be more than a match for them if we did. We better signal to keep our imperial citizens safe. Okay. So what's the deal with this stuff? Why? Okay. Let's just go with this one then. Press it for however long we actually can press. And now we want to get this one there and this one there and press it. Now we can just press this button. Okay. The contraption of that kind of, I don't know, long plate that's actually being tilted there, but sure. Ah, the famous Fitzler. Nobody knows what it is for except William Kane. But that shouldn't stop you from maintaining it. So whatever this machinery is, we don't even really know then. Okay, I can choose where I want to get the signal into. 8-second timer. Okay. I mean, the thing is we can actually connect this one. And with that 8-second timer we... What do we want with this one though? Probably to actually activate like both signals. In a way. Yeah, probably. So what I want to do is actually connect this one. Let it charge. And now I need to connect you over there. And connect you over there, change positioning, and 8 seconds should work out fine. Nice. Not bad for a rookie. Now we can repair the mechanical bird factory. Albatross Tech uses them to keep an eye on the whole of Albatross. Or Albatross, Albertown. Isn't it wonderful? So, surveillance birds, you say? Cool, I guess. Only one signal. But I could loop it. Oh no, wait, I can just get this one active and now I can actually get the signal right in. Oh! Game actually tells me you cannot create a loop because, yeah, it would create a loop if I didn't do anything different there, so that would be kind of bad. Although I didn't necessarily do this intentional, honestly. One of Bauerbob tech's most important pieces of equipment seems to have been sabotaged, needs to be repaired. Will you take on this task? Yeah, sure. That's the spirit, and you could tell a new comrade. Okay, want to get this construction done again in a way. And we honestly get also a lot of different other stuff. So let's first of all charge this one. And then if it's charged, we actually can get this kind of stuff working. Now I have like 2 power pieces. Going strong here. No, that was not the way I meant to connect them. That's the way I want to connect them. Perfect, you've successfully got the coil working again. Let's move on to this device's second module. The battery appears to be faulty. See what it can do. I have an AND gate at the end here. So could press this one. Then we only get like a signal of one of these two. The thing is, I could technically charge this one. And have this one connected as well. Just change this one. But that's not gonna help at all. Like, the delay is not helpful. So I also could actually do something like this, but that would not help. Now, I could actually take both of them as well. And maybe this will be enough? 4 seconds? Yeah, 4 seconds is enough. Nice. Okay. Interesting level there. No introduction here? I mean, sure. Oh, interesting. It's weird that it's just by a little click of a button this kind of batteries actually are this strong in a sense, but sure. Whoa. I'll take those. What do we have here? Okay. Okay. Easily done. No problem. Got like 2 batteries to actually get here. Do they hold that charge? No. Even if they have no user there, still lose it. Okay. Got an idea for how to solve this one. How about this idea? I mean, it's weird in a sense, because energy-wise, if you like think about the energy that's more or less like going through that, it does not make that much sense technically, but I'll take it. So, now actually the battery once more. We also have like other systems as well. I mean, first of all, we can... Oh, wrong one, actually. Just want to open this one first of all. Then we can now connect this piece right here. And... I'm not sure if this will actually work or not. Okay, there's actually like quite... That's kind of a long life there to actually hold onto the charge, it seems. Which was nice. Now we're getting somewhere. This is the last part of the machine. Inspect it and see what's wrong with it. What, you got questions? I don't got any questions. Well, let's see you've got it. Because I don't believe that that's going to be the big problem here, probably. Interesting. Can connect this one first of all, and then we want to connect this one somewhere. Is this the right piece? I don't feel it is. also get this infinitely. But connecting this one to there would not help us at all. I'm thinking about this one, because the problem is we only have like one source signal, technically. We can get a temporary second one with the battery right here. Now, doesn't really matter which end it actually will go to, I feel like, so it should be kind of fine. So actually let's use this one for now, because we can just put a signal right there. Now we can actually put a signal like so, charge this one and get the signal through. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty damn good, if I say so myself. And we get more employee points. A whole lot of thousands there. And we can get to robotics. Okay, nice. That's just great. Frankly, you've taken a big thorn out of my side. After all this, I'm sure you will feel right at home in the robotics workshop. You can still remain up to perfect your skill and learn how to assemble your own prototypes. What I like about Albatross is that the more efficient you are, the more you get to choose which jobs you do. What do you say? Are you going to stay here to learn how to create things on your own? Yeah. I'm sure you come up with some good prototypes in no time. Use blocks and connections to create your prototypes. Will not give you many blocks yet, but that's come greatly. The command is on the left. Check it out and try to make it all work with the block we gave you. Okay, we have a toggle button right here. Oh, can I please? I mean, I didn't mean to place it right there. I'm not... There I can drag it. I feel like I need to be able to drag it, but I was like wondering. Okay. And with this one, that's going to limit your number of connections too. You have to make to do what with what you have. Cables aren't free, you know. You have to find other places to get them. Other places, you say. Okay, I've got no connections. I can just take this cable, so I have at least one connection. And we've got like a toggle generator, which will help us a lot. And actually a switch, which is just way more helpful than everything else. Now, I can just do this. Didn't need to place this one, for example. Okay. Keep the two LEDs lit. Got some logic here, which is a switch we can use. So what's the idea here? Oh, it's a switch but in the other direction. That was just so weird to me. Okay. Can I just... I can get rid of it. Nice. Can I rotate it? Yes, sure, I can do that one. Interesting. Got like different switches, but this thing seems a little bit weird. Got like two power cords as well. I mean, the obvious thing is to actually connect both of them in this kind of manner. Now we got a bridge right there. Oh. Okay. Now we got this one. We can just connect these. Have a thing which actually powers on everything forever. But this piece actually is not needed here. I just noticed it, so I actually want this little piece actually right here to get this stuff working. Oh, okay. Worked pretty well there. Now with the same fun with 4 LEDs, and it is essentially the same kind of thing. We still got the same input thing, but we got now these 2 boys right here. Honestly, I don't feel like it's a big difference to what we had before. Just connect these 2. We're gonna need... What the... can I please place around the things? Need one of these ones. Now we've got a signal which is always on, and now we can just go ahead and multiply that signal itself. And we also do like all of these blocks. Oops, there it is. It was just a expansion of the puzzle before, so not difficult to just go even further than that. Fill the gorge, and we got an end at the end there. Got Boxor gates as well. Infinite cables. And this doesn't change anything. No. I mean, what's stopping me from taking this signal, put in here, put in there, put in there? Actually, you're stopping me. You are stopping me because you are working in a way which is not helpful. Now, I still feel like this is at least needed for this one right here. Now question how I still be able to actually get this one up there, like figured out. And honestly, I'll just probably, nope, just take the box. Probably do something like this, with this and this. So it's blocking yourself. Which is like a little bit interesting, let's just say that way, to have 2 Xor gates kind of there, but I kind of wanted it to happen that way, so nothing else essentially I could do there, so yeah. Okay. Let's see the next area, the robotics. Welcome to one of Albertown's largest workshops. This is the Robotics Center. This is where we test and train robots before they set off on their mission to serve all the town's employee citizens. Yes, they are domestic robots. All these little robots here. Achievement for technically petting the robot. Oh, it says in the description it's not allowed to do so. Still done it. There's another data roll. Dialogue 7. Following the act of mind molding, guinea pigs show a concentration capacity up to 10 times higher than average. Response to external stimuli appears to be halved. Complete absence of emotional response in 90% of guinea pigs. Motor skills and reflexes were unaffected. The guinea pigs show a marked inclination towards voluntary docility. The protocol is a pruning successful that is to be extended to the entire Albertown population. Note, memory loss over the last 24 hours minimum is observed in 99% of cases. That's just great. So a mindless zombie-like population through that protocol. Great. I'll love to hear it. Let's see. I'll show you the basics of how to control them. I mean, first of all, I can create them. And they just run forward. Okay. They'll just do their thing. Oh no, actually we have a forward control. So can we, oops, can create one. And push on forward. Only if we want to. Okay. And also got back now. So first of all, let's create one of these guys. And actually make something like this. So actually it goes down there. Turn around, please. Okay. Much simple controls there. Don't know what's this all about. Guess just jumping down. Just keep walking. Oh, actually, it doesn't need the signal right there. It's like a longer signal. Should be able to do anything. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought it was like a jump pad, not like a platform which you just get up there. Well, look like you've caught on. You should be able to manage it on your own now. I did before, pretty much, so I don't really know what you are on about, but whatever. What the hell is this? Okay, let's just walk a little bit forward. I actually can connect this one right here. This one right here. Oh, this is way better than I thought. But also this kind of microphone there. Deadlock 8. Vote for the dismissal of Ravens Oswald to limit the companion's exposure. 9 votes to 1. Decision validated. Dismissal will take effect on 4th November. Provide a security team should the original concern refuse. Okay. That was our predecessor, which was talked about. Let me see. Which one was I do want to get activated all the time? Probably... No, this one. It's like difficult. Though I could also have like this one in place right there instead of them. This one so I can have a look, although this would be problematic. Or this would not work out at all. Oh, okay, nah. That's gonna be a problem. I mean, we can still do something like this. And keep like this active all the time. Now this does not work. This is a little bit of a problem, honestly. We could do something like this. That will work out for ourselves. And then we just let him keep walking. Yeah, that seems kind of nice. Oh. Let me just get to something real quick there. And... you're gone. Okay. Nice. Well then, let's see how you do on the Tavern Robot training job. Okay. It looks complicated, but I don't know how complicated it will actually be. Interesting. I did draw a long cable, so the game just gave me a achievement for that as well. How many achievements are there in this game, actually? I did not really look that much into it. 37. Oh, okay. That's quite understandable. I just want to see what this one is. Just remember. Put this one in there, take this one in here, so we can actually do something like this. I believe that is actually kind of fine for it. Now we don't need this anymore. And we can just get him across, essentially. Okay. I didn't mean to create a loop. So now it's walking and returning. This is actually a problem. Although, is it? I just cut his wire for that exact moment. Now we've got this wire right here. Just takes me out like so. This is like the long road around. It doesn't really matter that much. Now this is not helpful to have this one like that permanently active. I mean, first actually it's fine to have it open all the time, but now it's actually a question of what to do here. Oh, I think I could just do it like so. I'm probably like overthinking all of this kind of stuff. Now I can go up here, and that's kind of bad because I need to connect this one. God damn it. The problem I have is I need to actually get this one activated while also activating his forward input. What I want to do is then go back like so. Now we actually have this actually signal here, which let's just turn it around. Yeah, now we can actually just. I didn't need to create any loops here. God damn it. Let's get it on there. Get the platform up there, and now we check it. God damn. It wasn't that complicated, but still a little bit weird to do. Impressive. You've reminded me of myself when I first came here. So happy to be training domestic robots. Hey, what's with the poot? 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 You know, your predecessor also had that suspicious pair. Raven, I even had to refer the matter to Mr. Morgan. What's going on in that little head of yours? I don't know what you're talking about, so I don't get it. Okay, you can create two, and they have to help each other. So like tied down cables. I can only put this one in here. Okay. Actually can stack. Okay, that was like an interesting thing there. Now you walk like so far. You turn around the coil right around the area and just keep on walking. Now I can probably get another one. And therefore I'm able to actually get a second one into the goal. Although this one is like internally stuck up there, but that's not my problem. Okay. Access in 3 hours. None. Cool. Great position 2. We've got like 2-1 right here. Okay. Only one button here. We have not many options, honestly. Let me first of all get this one across here. Actually track the time. That's interesting. Sorry, I just had to mute myself there. Because I had to sneeze. Ooh, interesting. What else do we got here? That's the wrong thing. How is this powered? What? Interesting. Okay. What we can do is get a second one. Turn around. Walk at least to the cable. Right there. Turn around again. Or else our plot right here, or we'll just walk into the asset itself. And it's not far enough. At least I think it is not far enough. Just get these two across there. It could maybe work. Let's actually see. Works fine. Now got a second source, which is good. Let me see. We can definitely get this one. That's nice. We can get this one, and we can definitely get this one. I don't like how this one is probably going to die. Because I don't know how to save this one, honestly. Now I'm kind of wondering, is there a way to actually save this robot from not falling into acid, for example? Or falling off the cliff with the other second one right here. Is there a way? I don't think there actually is. Like how else am I gonna able to do this? Like there needs to be one robot up here and the other one is gonna be here or at least here, so yeah, about it that does not work, or does it? I don't. I was thinking if I like drop this robot not from the left side but from the right side, if it will drop far enough into the block right here, we'll be able to actually maybe get this one down while not taking this like get this one taking a dip there, but I don't know. Could try to reset. That's the thing, I could like at least try it for at least once. Just see how it kind of goes in a way. I need to have one here, another one there. So the distance of that stuff is approximately kind of here, I guess. When we get the second one, we actually walk forward. Oh. I don't know if this actually will work, because could just be standing normally there. I'll just have a quick look, but yeah, this does not work. Now, problem is, if they turn around and walk at least a little bit, they'll just walk out of there. I just want to try it at least to see if this is like... So we had them too close to each other last time. Actually try this one some more with something like this. Okay, it's closer to it, but I still don't know really if this is gonna work or not. I did push him back to the left a little bit there. I don't think it's possible. Okay, my only kind of option here is to go further, and there he goes. Yeah, and he's just dead. Cool. Now head back there. Right around, I don't know, maybe here? Ah, he's off. Great. I didn't mean to spawn a second one, and whoa, the first one just exploded. Kind of surprising there. So, we'll just do this, Okay, a little bit slower there. Still completely fine. Get him down. And now the thing is actually get you away here, because you're just in my way. Although no, I can do it differently. I can do it differently, and I didn't do it right the first time. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, I did this exact thing because I want to get this one connected. Now we can get ourselves a new one. He will die. Don't worry about him. That's the wrong one. It is. God damn it. Because I didn't use this one. Ha. Okay. So another sacrifice then, I guess. Because I didn't do this right the first time at all. Which is kind of a shame. Let me just put this one right here, put this one right here, put you off, put you there, and now... well... Actually, I don't need to kill this one, because so it's actually able to just live. Turn around, please. And walk onto the platform. Now I need to open this one. Wow. That's crazy. That's just crazy to see. Okay. Now... Yeah, simply it's just a simple thing. Just create both of these guys, just go ahead, go a little further, go a little further. There you are. Go a little further. You're doing great so far. Just walk in there. It took a long time, honestly. Kind of was happy that there wasn't another count of about these robots that I... Well, located somewhere else. So just say it like that. But don't do anything by hand. You're going to have to learn to automate things a bit. See the big red button? You need to start and stop the machine. God damn it. No more worrying while the simulation is running. Interesting. So this is like a little different kind of, in a way, approach here. Definitely get these two done. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is the most reasonable thing to do. So, yeah. Let's just see how our creation is doing. Yeah, seems pretty good. Pretty solid. Looks all quite nice. Come on now, we need at least 9 robots. Don't worry, it's just like with employees. Doesn't matter if we lose a few. Yeah, okay. So, what's the big idea here? The problem is we don't have any of them to be able to walk in the other direction. They all need to walk on the right side. That's interesting. Oops. Oh wait. This right here and this probably like right here or something. I don't know what actually will happen, but I imagine they will actually push themselves. Oh, interesting. It's actually quite perfect. Actually helping themselves as well. Ah, I didn't expect such a smooth operations here, but I'm glad to see it. And yeah, gotta get all of them through though. Okay. Here, you've got one more part of the production chain to deal with. I need just to push them around like a lot. Let's see. So we want something like this, something like this. But we technically need more. Just connect this one, you can connect this one, you can connect these two. Okay, why do I want to take the inverter with me? I'll just build. God damn it. Not moving at all, but it's still completely fine. It's gonna take some out, so let's actually go double time here. I don't know exactly why I really want to have an inverter, because I don't really want them. I mean, I could probably do it like faster of using it, but honestly, I don't need it. And factory synchronization is key. It's what makes the sweet music of efficiency. Interesting. Interesting stuff, you see. So, first of all this one, because it's just way more helpful. And let's just start by going over here. And put one of these signals over here as well. Now we put them off sync like this. And I have actually a ladder which is kind of quick in how they will ascend. Which I believe is what they kind of want to see. I mean, particularly skip this inverter to do this kind of slow way. But yeah, we don't really need to. Also like 9 more already. Just a little bit faster there. see. They are going in there. Interesting. So they need to create a ripple effect if they trigger the signal. That's like the thing that it kind of wants from us here. So let's just go in here and put the signal up in there. Now we can take the signal up in here, put this one example there. Nope, wrong one. I want to do this differently. That's a problem. There's something like this, but it would not work out quite well. No. I'd like this, but now I don't have enough signals. I don't know, maybe this will help, but I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I mean, I can just see what happens, but this one's really sketchy at the end, honestly. I mean, in the end it will probably work. Although I don't know how many actually are created. Actually, there was a counter here, but it actually only counts the current number of bots present, so it doesn't actually help me, and this is honestly a mess, but whatever. I mean, it seems to work the way I intended to, so that's nice. And we got more points for ourselves. Nice. Intervention. Looks like robotics was made for you. Here are lots of little robots ready to go. What now? Listen, trust me. I've been training these robots for a long time. How can you improve the lives of thousands of employee citizens without freeing them from their domestic chores? There's still a lot to be done in robotics. Would you prefer to continue working with the robots or join Mr. Morgan for the next assignment? I'll just stick with the robots. Alright, lots of the robots for Albertone. Okay, and we actually got the build your own things again. We don't want them to go on the right there, we want them to go into the left here. We got a presence detector. Probably just put it right there. Put it right there, let them activate it like so, and then do something like this. I feel like that's the best kind of way to go about this. A little bit faster, boy. Quite nice. You use the mouse wheel or the R key to rotate the blocks as you place them. Oh, we got actually some platforms here. And actually can rotate them to wherever we want. I could place it right there, but how will it benefit me that much? I don't know, are these like the robots that can actually jump? Because else it's not gonna be helpful. Collision with another block. Well, if you believe so, then sure. Also, these are not able to go far at all. I mean, what I can do is... Whoop. Come on. Take the block itself. Let's place the block there. So what I can do is... do something like this. Do something like this. And then again on the second space right here, so we can do something like this. Now we can actually get this done. Yeah, this seems quite nice. Okay, build. I kind of was wondering how to actually bridge the gaps, but I didn't consider actually using the switch blocks or button blocks themselves. 3 routes on the top, 3 routes on the bottom. Numbers. The counter. Number, sense a number. Number 1, number 3. Interesting. Textual. Can display text here. Text display? That's interesting. The door can open and close. Can do something like this technically, although it would be a little bit too much, I believe. Let me make this a little bit more different. Oh, parameter. Counts resets when the reset is activated. Maximum, please, is just 3. So actually can also actually sense a number. And probably here also can display incoming text. See in green, okay. Interesting. Got also a power strip right here. We've got presence detectors right here maybe. Let me just put this one right here. And let's take these operation calculus for themselves. Between 2 numbers. Okay, so want to have the free signal right here and this counter right here. This one is actually counting. We're not gonna use a reset itself, but if it is equal, we will give signal into this one right here. We will reset it, and we will create a loop that is not allowed. Ha, interesting. That's a loop that's not allowed. The problem is simple. I need to actually change this is in okay. We will go with higher and we will go actually to this one and change the number to 2. Higher than 2. Maximum is 3, although that's kind of unnecessary, I feel like. So actually let's just keep it with 3. Okay. I don't know if this really helps or works out or anything like that, but let's see. Our first little robot runs around. It's been counted. He's being counted. He's being counted. And I can see a signal, but nothing else. So that didn't work at all. Okay, restart. Also takes platform itself as a bridge, which just makes more sense. Let's take these both again once more. reset is activated, you should count. And if this number equals this number, should give out a signal to this platform. As you raise between numbers, counts and restarts when reset is activated. Which doesn't matter because we set U to, I guess, 4? I don't know. This is the thing that's actually making a difference there or not. I think that's like the minimum thing amount you actually need here, but I don't know. One, two. Got 3. Now it's actually doing that, and 4 is then going over. Okay, we can also do this like differently as well, honestly. Because we have equal 3. Honestly, equal 3 is boring. We do equal 1. And after, oops, equal 1 is that great thing. I didn't need to create any loops, I need to... It's brilliant to me that this is a loop which he does not like. Why? I guess we'll just display a number then. Although this not gonna help much. Although we can still give a reset signal if we are here, I believe. That should still like work. I don't know if this is like too far ahead or not. Okay, that's not helpful. Let's put this one here instead. And nope. Have it all counted from there, maybe. Maybe that's more helpful. It's a little bit of a trial error because these are a little bit of a black box of exactly how they're operating, which is a bit difficult thing to see and do, but in the end this kind of thing works in a way. I mean, this does like separate these 6 current robots into 3 pairs. Like 2 pairs of 3. That's what I meant. Okay, nice. Run a robot through each detector. And I cannot take the signal for myself? You're serious? That's interesting. Okay, first of all we need to let him across here to get the first one, because this should be the first one to be like used or like activated. So now what to do else is a kind of good question, because we have a little bit of a pickle here. Could do something like this right here. It seems weird. So maybe giving him a back signal. I have a big problem currently. How the hell do I get him up there again? Like, what is the idea for actually getting him up there at all? No, we get 2. So we don't need to get them back up there. What we need is to open the door for the other one. So if the first one walks through here, we'll just open the door. And then we have another door right here in place because we don't want to walk him in there. And now we need to have like 2 of these ones right here. Because we need to verse them after some time. Does this make sense? Honestly, I'm not too sure even of how this even would technically work. If it would work at all, which... yeah, it's already not really doing well. Maybe not at all. I mean, we can toggle the generator instead of actually feeding in the signal itself. That will actually sort out the problem with the short signal at the first turns right here. Which means actually will go through and it will turn too early. What's going on? Oh, they don't like permanent signals. Interesting. It's not a problem in theory, but still there's another problem, which is just the fact that I don't have enough time, technically. So, just some simulation for now. God damn it, it's so cluttered. Like, kept me the stuff, like here or something, I don't know. Maybe here, it seems weird. If it works, it's better than nothing. Although no, it's still bad in a way. No. I need this one in here, and this one in here, and this one in here. So it will technically do its thing. I have no logic for this other than the inverter, obviously, but I have no logic for this kind of stuff. This does not work out quite well. Now, let me think about this a little bit. Maybe. No, that's not gonna work. I was kind of thinking about maybe, you know, I will take this one right here. One goes to the signal right here, but the other one goes kind of back to the start, but that does not work like that. Because this is only like one input itself. So not able to run like a clock that's giving out a signal every 4 seconds or so. That's not like working at all. But we would still achieve this if we let it run for some seconds. Can we? Oh, we can actually delay this however we want. Oh, that's far better than what I had anticipated. Because now it's actually like making more sense in a way. Take this one out here. Don't need it. I mean, also, I don't need to do at all. I mean, I can just put this delay to up like 10 seconds. It doesn't really matter how like long it actually is. Also, this piece is just unneeded, honestly. We can just do this completely differently. Just getting this piece under here. Oops. And I believe something like this should probably work out even. The whole idea is that I will just allow him to fall through, let the first one walk through, and now switch 80 direction for a second one. Okay. I was just missing the piece of information code there that actually I will able to manipulate the progress of the delay, which is really crucial. Run a robot through each detector. I can imagine I only get like 3 at all, so we don't have much to kind of work on with. But look at these gates right here, they're obviously more or less like meant to be there. So if one of them passes, like so, we technically want it to run a current through here, which will just enable it to open up the gate indefinitely. That's kind of bad in a way, I like how this kind of stuff looks, but whatever. I'm not talking about this stuff right now. Now, the thing is, we don't use any more logic currently, and we could do that. But personally, I want to see how the simple idea, kind of how far it's actually getting me here. Probably not much because it's like pretty much instant. Oh, it actually works out quite well. Well, it's a really simple design without using really like logic in there or anything, but it just works. I mean, I didn't anticipate it to be like that easy. Create a robot and 2 bots maximum. So we want to get them, yes, over there, or like no, we only want to get 1 over there honestly, but the problem is that we have like 2 of them. Okay, so we probably want to make use of 3 roboters. 1 who's actually going through all of this kind of course right here, another one who goes first off down here, and the third one who's actually, after this one, is get thrown into the pit, kind of. It's actually going to stop here, hopefully, and we will be able to do kind of a little bit of stuff right there then. So, let's first of all create our simple trap like so. We need one of them like here as well, although we want to... It's gonna be difficult because... Oops. For the beginning we want to actually have this one activated, but later on we want to... If it's actually standing here... have a little bit different. Actually want to have an input here, which also corresponds to this one. Now we need actually a power strip went around here. Put the signal in with this one and put the signal in with this one. How's actually the signals over? We could actually change rotation or like the walking rotation, but I don't think we actually need that kind of stuff. Let's see if we start this one. We actually can start create a robot. This little guy just walks through happily. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special right there. Notice that he's standing at the first destination. We actually get a helper bot. Just walk up straight in this pit and actually activate the first door of our robot. Now we'll discard him, because we don't need him anymore. Create another second bot, second helper bot, which actually just opens the door for our first one. Yes. Quite nice there. And that's all of robotics. So, honestly, it's pretty fitting evenly, because I wanted to stream it for too long, this first stream after the break. And we've gone actually through the tutorial, through the repair shop, the laboratory and the robotics department. And we got like 3 more up here in the campaign, and we also got some special levels, whatever this represents, and also community levels, which we might actually dabble into as well. So I believe that's a perfect spot there to call it for now. Now I will be streaming, think about it, yeah, probably tomorrow. I give it like a high chance actually for tomorrow being the next stream. As I said before, I will keep you updated on the stream schedule on Twitch, as in the stream schedule on Twitch itself, and on YouTube as a planned stream, where you can see that I will be live again. So look out for these kind of announcements to be able to follow along. And yeah, so far, honestly, it's a kind of little nice puzzle game. It's also trying to go with like logic, and not necessarily like hiding the parts where it's using logic, for most of other puzzle-like games of these, where it's also like creating a level in this kind of sense. I mean, nowadays actually most are fine with like not like referencing it, but also like re-showing it to you as well. But I remember like older, like way older type of these puzzles games where that's this kind of mechanic in a way, but it was not shown you this way, in no sense. However, I personally like the simplistic style. I really feel like it's a clean look, and it's just a really nice thing, although it's sometimes even still a little bit like cluttered, although it mostly comes through my own way of building this kind of stuff. So like the cable management is not gonna be great, honestly. So yeah, that's like another thing, but overall was kind of a nice thing so far. I'm interested to see what else they actually introduce. For example, these kind of robots, actually I've saw it in the screenshots, and so I already noticed or like know that this kind of mechanic was actually being in the game there. But it's definitely really cool. It's also like a funny thing that I kind of saw this on like Gamescom. Like I was on Gamescom, I was like on the hall where all the indie games kind of were, and just looked around a little bit, and this was one of the games that actually caught my interest. And so I've like other games as well. And for example, another kind of thing I can actually kind of like spoil in a way to you is I found a horror game which is interesting because it is a mix of Silent Hill and also at least a little bit of Resident Evil in a way. And it's also like heavily leaning into the body horror aspect of things. So for example, I actually played like a demo of the game, which is also called Ayla. If you want to look up for yourselves. Where has been probably like the bottom here, yeah, it is. Okay. Can I copy this? Yeah. Kind of want to show this at least a little bit right here. Give me a second. Ball just going over there. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Why is it there? Let me just change how it's displayed right here so I actually can see my screen how it is. So this is a game here. It's at least interesting or looking in that kind of sense. I, for example, played like the pretty demo of it, honestly. I don't know if there's actually a demo reel available for this game. I don't think there is. So I'm really interested to see how this is gonna play out. So yeah, just for example, I can also like imagine that I will stream this game, and I like discovered it on Gamescom itself. I didn't know about this game before, but I saw like the booth for it, and I saw some people like standing there waiting for playing it, and I just thought to myself, why not? Kind of seems interesting. So yeah. Let me get this off again. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and especially Linkito, the little puzzle game in a way. And also tuning into more stream for it to continue it. And yeah. I hope you have a lovely day or an evening or whenever you see this. And there's nothing else to add and say bye!